So Spurs in the Champions League is the ideal place for us to start. Craig, what is the significance of that win tonight for you?
Oh, look, it's a big win for Spurs, but for me it was just it was a matter of time, just with the quality they have. And now they've got it, and what makes it even better is against a team like Dortmund. Very good team, so that should give them a lot of confidence now for going on to the rest of the season.
Do you think, Danny, that the Spurs players will have been saying to themselves, look, I know we haven't had a win so far, but it will come, but psychologically, is that quite a big tick in the box?
Yeah, it does help. I mean, it start probably niggling a little bit after because they've played quite well and not won. Like the Chelsea game, the semi-final, the league game even, I thought they played well second half. But I think this win tonight gives them... It's not just about winning, it's about who you beat and how you beat them. And they played really well. You got Harry Kane scoring goals again. Now he's out of August. And that was without Dele Alli, by the way. Yeah, so I expect them... I mean, I think Swansea got to go there at the weekend, so I pity them if the hoodoo has been broken, but great win for Tottenham.
Harry Kane said in the week that if you want to be considered world-class as a player, you've got to do it in the Champions League. Does he look as though he is a man on a mission, if you like?
Well, I think one thing you can say about Harry Kane, every time he plays, he leaves everything out there. There is an argument, and Bella's no more than me playing up front, that sometimes you can run around too much and not keep yourself in the middle of the pitch, but he seems to do both. And I think you've just got to leave him be. He's a clever lad, he always gets chances, and I think he finds it difficult not to work hard and run around. Even if a manager was saying to him, have a breather, stay there, you're our main man, he just wants to help the team, and tonight he was sensational.
He does a great job for the team. And you can see how Pochettino, and even how he goes about it, he likes pressing from the front, and Harry Kane does that very well. And I tell you, the trait he's got, and I love seeing forwards. You don't see enough of him do it. When a midfielder has it, he creeps up from behind and then takes it off him. He's
picks
got
their
that,
pocket.
Yeah, picks their pocket. He's brilliant at that. Which is a great help for the team.
You weren't bad at that. Tim Cahill was one of the best at that. Always get you when you think you passed him, but
yeah,
Bella's more bring you down.
But I was taught that at a young age. Don't lose that habit. But at the same time, look, he is selfish. Sometimes I think he's a bit too selfish for a goal. I think there's sometimes he can lay someone on and he takes the shot on no matter what. But world class, he's a top player at this present moment.
Is he the best striker?
It's longevity, isn't it?
Is he the best striker in the Premier League right now?
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, Aguero's still up there as top draw. I mean, nobody would be disappointed if he was your striker at your club, at any of the big teams. He could easily score goals in any of them. And the one thing I like about him ahead of the others is his work ethic. Like Bella's was saying, he's about the team. I mean, yeah, of course he's a bit selfish in front of goal. What great striker wasn't they all were?
Yeah.
But you'd accept that, wouldn't you, if you're in his team, because of what he does?
He would annoy me at times. he would drive me...
in fairness, he wouldn't have been alone playing with you, would he?
But at this, do you know, I remember when he first came on the scene and had a brilliant year. And I remember I was doing TV somewhere else. And do you know, you always look for players who he reminds you of. Who does he remind me of? And I remember, like, I probably put... even when I said it was like, he's sort of like Raul. He's not lightning quick. He's very clever in his movement. He understands where he needs to be. Like, he's one of those, he can create half a yard from anything. But also, the type of goals he gets. Look, Raul's incredible and will always remain incredible. But he's just got the similar traits to where he was, and that type of forward.
He's got strength, though. You know, his power. He knocks people about. He doesn't mind a tussle. You know, he's not just about feet and having the ball and doing those bits. He doesn't mind, like, getting over people and winning headers or having a fight when they're on the back foot. You can play balls up to him. Just ticks. And actually, I remember him playing for Leicester in my last season when I was playing for Blackburn, and he played it as a 10, and he was good at that. You know, because he's got those little half turns, and he's not a bad passer as well. So he's actually got.
But I'd like to. He isn't Raul. He just reminds me a little bit of him.
Yeah. OK. In both of your eyes, are you still seeing him continue to improve as well, season after season? He had a terrific season last season, but you're already seeing...
But the season before, even last... what he done last year, he sustained it.
Yeah.
Do you know if he can keep sustaining it, if he can keep on this pathway, look, can he improve? It doesn't matter if he doesn't. Because if he's able to sustain what he's doing at this present moment, then he's, you know, without going too much into Harry Kane at this present moment, he's the only one really. You can look at records, Alan Shearer's up there alone. I can't see that getting breaking.
He's the only
Probably
one
only by this boy.
International level is going to be a test for him. You know, he hasn't quite hit the ground running with the international football, and that's difficult in an England team, of course, that struggles generally in the tournaments and that. But I think that's where he'll want to thrive as well, because that's how you get judged as well in England. If you're playing for England wearing that shirt, you know, you've got to score goals, otherwise people question you being in the team.
Obviously a big win in the Champions League for them, but surely it bodes well for Spurs in the Premier League too. You
would hope so. You would hope so. Getting that first win was important. Look, it's not going to be the same as White Hart Lane. We all understand that. But, you know, with Swansea going there now, you'd like to see him then back today's result, back today's win with another win. And then hopefully confidence just keeps going from there. Because I look at the Spurs team, they're one of my favourite teams. They're one of the teams I really do like watching. Their strength all round is, I think, probably 11-wise, they have probably one of the best 11s in the Premier League. Defensively, very strong. Midfield going forward, very, very good. They have too much quality to not, or Wembley to be too much of a problem for them.